Don't ask what's easier, ask what makes you stronger. These words by Marcus Aurelius are not just a quote, they're a challenge. In a world of distractions, comfort, and constant noise, how do you develop the iron discipline of a Stoic emperor? In this video, we're diving deep into 10 timeless lessons from Marcus Aurelius that can reshape how you approach work, struggle, and daily habits. If you've ever said, "I'll start tomorrow," this is for you. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear might just change your life. 1. Discovering your purpose, the foundation of every action. Marcus Aurelius once asked himself, "Am I doing the work of a human being? Was I born to huddle under the blankets and stay warm?" That wasn't self-pity. It was a piercing reminder, a wake-up call. When you don't have a clear why, even the smallest task feels heavy. But when you do, the heaviest burdens become lighter. Purpose transforms routine into ritual and turns struggle into meaning. Whether it's something as small as finishing a morning run or as ambitious as inspiring millions, your purpose gives you a reason to move even when motivation is nowhere in sight. Dreaming of launching a YouTube channel? Don't wait for a perfect moment. Start writing now. Film this week. Publish, even when it's messy. Inspiration is a myth. Discipline is real. Purpose doesn't need to be flawless, it only needs to be strong enough to get you out of bed when you don't feel like it. That's where everything begins, not with perfect timing, but with a personal truth too urgent to ignore. So before you seek productivity hacks or self-help advice, ask this first. What am I here to do? And am I willing to fight for it every single day? 2. Rely on yourself, master your desires, command your mind. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Turn your desire to stone, quench your appetites, keep your mind centered on itself." It's a reminder we desperately need in a world overflowing with temptation, distraction, and noise. We live in the age of endless scrolling and a million voices telling you what to do. But no matter how many books you read or how many motivational videos you watch, nothing changes until you take responsibility. Self-discipline doesn't begin when someone approves of you. It begins when you approve of yourself, when you stop asking for permission and start moving forward. No one is coming to save you. No mentor, no podcast, no perfect plan. You are the one who has to decide, "This is the moment. I begin now." Start small. Break down your goal into steps so clear and manageable that failure feels harder than success. Each step is a brick, and with each brick, you build momentum. Overwhelm is defeated not with willpower, but with clarity. And clarity comes when you stop running from effort and start running toward growth. So the question is, are you willing to trust yourself enough to begin even when no one's watching? 3. Show up every day. Discipline is built through daily consistency. No one becomes great by showing up once in a while. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Build your life action by action and be satisfied if each one achieves its purpose." It's not about grand gestures, it's about relentless repetition. One workout doesn't give you a strong body. One early morning doesn't make you disciplined. But 100 days of showing up, especially when you're tired, uninspired, or discouraged, that's what shapes the person you're becoming. The truth? Motivation fades, excitement dies, but habit, once built, becomes your foundation. And the only way to build that habit is to show up even when it's the last thing you want to do. Missed a day? That's okay. Failure isn't what breaks you. What breaks you is believing that one bad day defines you. It doesn't. Today is not yesterday. As Marcus put it, each day provides a new life. Open your eyes and act. Consistency isn't glamorous, but it's powerful. The quiet decision to keep going without applause, without results, without guarantee, That is where self-discipline is born. So show up, not perfectly, just consistently. That's how transformation begins. 4. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Train yourself before life does. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Discipline yourself in little things, and from there progress to greater things." In modern life, we avoid discomfort at all costs. But the Stoics believed the opposite. We must seek it voluntarily before life forces it upon us. Why? Because comfort makes us soft, and when challenges inevitably arrive, we panic. Voluntary hardship is your armor. Cold showers, fasting, silence, walking instead of driving. Saying no when it's easier to say yes. These aren't punishments, they're preparation. When you choose discomfort, you build confidence. You remind yourself, I can survive without pleasure. I can thrive in pressure. You no longer fear hardship because you've already practiced it. In a society addicted to convenience, discomfort is a superpower. Most people will do anything to stay comfortable. But you'll become the kind of person who walks into adversity and says, I've been here before. Don't wait for life to toughen you up. Toughen yourself on your terms. The more often you step into challenge voluntarily, the less terrifying life's surprises become. So ask yourself, what comfort are you clinging to, and who would you become if you let it go even for one day? 5. Master the dichotomy of control. Protect your focus, guard your energy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." It's a lesson we forget daily. One rude comment, one bad traffic jam, one rejection, and suddenly we're derailed. But the Stoics teach us something radical. Most of our suffering doesn't come from the events themselves, but from our reaction to them. You can't control how others treat you. You can't control the weather, the market, or your past. But you can control what you think, what you say, and what you do next. This is called the dichotomy of control, ability to separate what is within your power from what isn't. Once you do that, distractions lose their grip. Insults bounce off. Delays no longer steal your peace. You become grounded. Think of your mind as a fortress. Every time you react to things beyond your control, you leave the gates wide open. But when you focus only on what you can change, you become untouchable, stoic, unshaken, free. So the next time life tests your patience, ask, is this within my control? If not, let it go. If yes, take action. That's real power. 6. Stop playing the victim. Take back your power. Marcus Aurelius said it simply, do your job without whining. In a world full of finger-pointing, this truth cuts deep. It's easy to say, I was raised this way. I never had the chance. Life isn't fair. And maybe that's all true, but here's what the Stoics believed. You can't control where you started, but you can control where you're going. Playing the victim might feel comforting, it takes the pressure off, but it also takes your power away. When you blame the world, your parents, your boss, your past, you hand over control of your future. Self-discipline begins the moment you say, no one is coming, it's on me. Even when it's not your fault, it's still your responsibility to rise. True strength isn't about pretending you've never been hurt. It's about refusing to let pain become your identity. The world doesn't need more victims. It needs warriors. People who stand up not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. So today, stop asking, why me? And start asking, what now? That's the mindset shift that will change everything. 7. Delay gratification. Trade the easy now for the powerful later. Marcus Aurelius once asked, were you born to feel nice or to do things and experience life? We all crave comfort. That cookie, that extra hour of sleep, that impulsive purchase. But Stoicism teaches us a hard truth. The things that feel good now often steal the future we truly want. Discipline is the art of waiting for something greater. Think about it. You can indulge today and feel pleasure for 5 minutes. Or you can resist and gain pride, health, clarity, strength. One costs nothing now and everything later. The other costs you now but pays you for a lifetime. Whether it's saving money, eating clean, practicing your craft, or walking away from temporary pleasure, every time you delay gratification, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become. The Stoics weren't anti-pleasure, they were just pro-freedom. And the more you're ruled by short-term cravings, the less free you are. So the next time you're tempted, ask yourself, do I want to feel good for a moment, or feel proud forever? Delayed gratification isn't deprivation, it's investment, and the return is becoming someone you deeply respect. 8. Ignore the naysayers. Don't let small minds shrink your vision. Marcus Aurelius once said, "When others blame you or hate you, go inside and look into their souls. You'll realize there's no reason to be disturbed." Here's a hard truth. The moment you decide to grow, critics will appear. The moment you break away from the crowd will try to pull you back. They'll laugh. They'll doubt you. They'll whisper behind your back. But here's the thing, they're not talking about you. They're revealing themselves, their fears, their insecurities, their limitations. People fear change even in others because it reminds them of the change they're avoiding in themselves. That's why you must protect your peace like a warrior guards a gate. Don't hand over your energy to someone who's never walked your path. Their judgment doesn't pay your bills. Write your book, build your business, or live your life. Take feedback only from those who live with courage, not from those who sit in comfort. Let them doubt you, let them misunderstand you, and keep going anyway. The Stoics taught this. What others think is not your business, but what you choose to believe that shapes your destiny. 9. Find role models. Let the virtuous guide your discipline. Marcus Aurelius advised, associate with people of good character, whether living or dead, and model your life on theirs. Discipline doesn't thrive in isolation. It grows faster when you walk alongside those who are already walking the path. That's why every Stoic, no matter how wise, had mentors. Seneca had Attalus. Marcus looked to Epictetus. And you? You need someone too. Your role model doesn't have to be a personal coach or a celebrity. It could be your grandfather who worked 2 jobs without complaint, a friend who shows up to the gym every morning, a writer whose words make you better, or even a figure from history whose life reminds you what strength looks like. Discipline is easier when you have a standard to measure against, not for competition, but for inspiration. Ask yourself, who lives with the discipline I seek? How do they think? How do they act when no one's watching? What can I learn from their example? Greatness leaves clues. Follow them, study them, and soon you'll start to become what you admire. Because becoming disciplined isn't just about pushing yourself forward, it's about aligning yourself with those who remind you who you're capable of being. 10. Reflect honestly. Review your day like a Stoic. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The rational soul is self-aware, self-examining, and self-determining. It reaps its own harvest." Discipline isn't just about action, it's about reflection. Each night before the world sleeps, the Stoics turned inward, not to punish themselves, but to understand themselves. They asked, what did I do well today? Where did I falter? How can I improve tomorrow? This isn't guilt, this is growth. The truth is, most people drift through life, repeating the same day over and over, hoping something will change. But without awareness, discipline cannot survive. Reflection is what sharpens your edge. It transforms failure into feedback and success into strategy. You don't need a journal filled with paragraphs, just a few honest answers. What made you proud today? Where did you give in to comfort? Did you live with intention or just react? And remember, forgive yourself. Stoicism isn't about perfection, it's about progress with purpose. As Seneca said, be strict with your goals, but gentle with yourself. Each night is a mirror, and each morning is a fresh start. Use both wisely. Because the disciplined life isn't built in one day, it's built every day. One thought, one choice, one honest moment at a time. Final thoughts. Self-discipline isn't a game of fleeting motivation. It's a quiet decision you make every single day, even when you're tired, even when you're bored, even when no one's watching. Marcus Aurelius led through war, illness, and the isolation of power, yet he remained calm and committed to what was right. You don't need to master all 10 lessons today. Just choose one, practice it, and show up. If you do, you're already ahead of 95% of the world. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing for more Stoic wisdom each week and share this with someone who needs it.